closely. Yeah, I just tried to go live. It wasn't working, so I'm back. We're here to talk about a detox. If you're looking to detox, you're looking for a bioavailable, trustworthy, effective detox. It's available on daddybutter.com. It's called the Full Inner Body Detox. We got somebody leaving a review today. They're gonna tell you about how they was throwing up, how they was going to the bathroom. They're gonna tell you about all of the above and more.
First of all, if you're doing it and you're scared to do it because of all the reviews of what everybody would say and everybody would go through, it all depends on you. It all depends on your diet. Like he always said, he always attack your diet. And for the most part about it is, diet isn't right, you'll instantly feel your body immediately trying to like react to the flour, react to the herbs.
Yeah.
Because when I first heard about it, I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing all that. I'm not throwing up. I came to the conclusion where, let me fix my diet first. And I've been fixing my diet for the past like 2 years now. And I've been on Alkaline, and I've been going back to, Thanksgiving and Christmas, and then I detox again. But there's no point of detoxing and then putting trash right back in your body and then detoxing again. You just redoing the cycle all over again. So I did the parasite cleanse. That worked. I was like, oh, that's crazy. It's crazy. Because I made sure I ate all trash for the 2 weeks. And I was just like, nah, it's not going to work. Ain't no way this going to work. But all your products are so potent and so profoundly, like, it goes to straight wherever it needs to go for the body.
Yeah.
And so after that, I said, all right, I'm going to go on my Alkaline stuff. I ain't nothing. Now we're talking about the actual detox. So for the first 2 weeks, I ate nothing but fruit, and I was juicing, and I was doing, I do like walnuts and almonds, chia seeds and stuff like that for like smoothies and stuff.
Yeah.
And the next week, I was like, all right, I'm gonna do the duck flour. So I'm like, I'm gonna do it Monday. Pushed it off. I was like, nah, I'm pushing it off. Pushing it off. So then,
how many people ordered that and the jar just sitting in their house? They ain't used it yet. I thought that they'd be like,
no,
yo, man, I had this jar for like 2 months.
no, yeah, that's what happened. I ended up having it for a month, and my wife, she's not into all the Alkaline and the changing and substituting foods and all that. The mushrooms, the lion's mane, the trumpet mushrooms, and the jackfruit, all the good stuff that you can change your diet to, like barbecue, chicken, steak, all that. She's not into jackfruit. So I was trying to get her off of everything, and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna just eat trash the whole time, and then I'm gonna do it. Just like, babe, if you do it with me, I'm not gonna be able to help you, because I'm gonna be pooping and throwing up right along with you, but yours is gonna be worse than mine, because it literally, the way you designed it, you put it in the description of your website, and it's so perfect because it tells you what to eat before, what to eat afterwards, what to do during the process. So everything I was looking up, I'm gonna look up online. I'm not just gonna take one source. Everything I'm looking up online, I'm taking one source. I'm like, everybody's saying the same thing. All right, so I'm gonna just I bought a whole bunch of coconut water and everything, and I was like, all right. So, babe, you gotta drink the coconut water. You gotta do the fruits and everything with me, because when we go on this diet, it's going to get crazy. So she like I told you before, she decides to do crawfish, and she's like, I'm gonna drink tonight too, and I'm like, okay, if you want to do this. So she didn't get up at 8 like I got up at 8, because I wanted to do it in the morning, because I knew it lasted. Some people say it lasts 2 days. Some people say it lasts.
Some people say it lasts 3 days.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
3 max. But
one lady said she was throwing up the first day, she was pooping the second day, and the third day she was just sweating all day. Depending on your diet, depending on how bad it's gonna be.
But I was like, bro, I ain't no way I'm about to do all that. If I've been doing everything you said me to do, y'all told me to do, and your website told me to do. So I started it, and I soaked the duck flour, and I also I did the herbs with it. I don't know if you're supposed to do it separately, but I did them all in one for the
Okay.
whole hour.
Yeah.
And then after that, you know, I strained it, whatever, but I poured out the flour, ate it, but I took off all the like herbs that was attached to it because I soaked it with the herbs, and I ate it, and an hour went by. I'm like, bro, it's not working. It's not working, bro. It's not working.
Sit and
Then
wait. Got
another
a
hour,
little time.
and then I said, all right, let me sit back, play the game a little bit. So playing the game, I'm like, it's not working, bro. So it's like that's already 2 hours and like 30 minutes. I'm like, you know what? Let me drink some like coconut water just to get it started. Cause I do intermittent fasting.
Yeah.
Intermittent fasting, you only eat from certain times to certain times. And normally when I'm eating, when I'm before I eat, I do all my little my gut cleansings and my teas and everything. So before I drunk my tea, that helps with the stomach lining and everything, like I told you before.
Yeah.
And I think that also helped with like the actual process of it, because it's a detoxifier and it helps with the, like I said, the stomach lining and your throat, your chest, and all that, the lymphatic system and everything.
Yeah. All that.
So, and the night before, I did do soursop, and I did your soursop, and I did some mullein. I had some mullein in the cabinet, and that helps.
Yeah, I got mullein tinctures here. I just ain't releasing me. I've been had them for a while. I got a lot of stuff, yo. A lot of stuff. Yeah.
But so I did all that before, that night before. So I'm like, all right, we get to like 2 hours and like 40 minutes. I'm like, yo, I'm starting to feel something. Like it's like the room got hot. I'm like, y'all, this ain't no way this is. I said, babe, it's happening. It's happening. And she just like, what? I'm like, it's happening. Like, and so I'm starting to like sweat a little bit. But I'm like, nah, I got a hoodie on. Let me take my hoodie off. And then my stomach just started. Dude, it's not a normal rumble. Like, it's not a normal.
Not at all.
Normal, like, oh yeah, I gotta go.
Nah.
Then I start feeling the I don't know what you call it, but the phlegm. I guess that's what you call it, the phlegm in your mouth when you are about to throw up. And I'm like, ain't no way. I cannot be about to do both at the same time. This is not about to happen. I said, this is not about to happen. So I literally go in the bathroom.
You literally gotta sit on the toilet and have a bucket at the same time.
Bro, I was like, yo, like, I'm like, ain't no way. So I'm sitting there, let me put my phone right here. So I'm sitting there, I take my jacket off, I'm like, yo, this can't happen, So get the bag, put it in the trash, and I'm like, nah, that's not what happened. And then instant, as soon as I start to push for like the yo, this dude just gave me double dragon. What are we doing?
What you call it? The double dragon?
Double dragon, bro. That's what we call it here. That's what we call it in South Carolina. But I work in Virginia because of the military. But like, yo, this man just gave me double dragon. This is not about to happen the whole entire time. I know this is not about to happen the whole entire time. If it is, I'm never doing this again. And in the midst of it, it's like the third hour I was in, and I was like, yo, this ain't working. And then so the third time when it happened, this in the third hour, in between the 2 hours and 40 minutes and the 3 hours, I was literally like, oh nah, this is about to be just throw up. I'm like, nah, ain't no way.
Yeah.
So I get there, do all that, and I'm purging. I'm purging for like, I kid you not, like 4 minutes straight. And so my throat is just starting to hurt. And I'm like, I haven't been, and I told you I intermittent fast. So I haven't been drinking nothing. So I'm just like, I gotta drink my coconut water. But the coconut water is what helps. It helps through the process because all the energy and all that. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna go to sleep, bro. And then after I drank the coconut water, I'm like, I'm gonna watch a little show. If this
back.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna watch a show. Like this it's nothing. Like, it lasts for 2 days. Ain't no way this gonna last for 2 days. And I'm just like, keep telling myself I was consistent with my diet. I was consistent with everything that it said on the thing.
Yeah.
Night before, I even had like a potato. It said something about a potato is good for the P word. It's not probiotics, but what is it?
Prebiotics.
Prebiotics. It's prebiotics.
Yeah.
I was like, she's like, you gonna poop that out? I'm like, I probably am, but it's not gonna be as bad as yours would be.
Yeah.
What yours would be. So she started seeing me in the third, going up to like the fourth hour. I'm like, I'm constantly. She's like, you okay? I'm like, no. I'm sitting there drinking my coconut water. I'm like, no. And I'm crying. Like, I'm literally crying. I said,
you crying, so you pooping, you crying, you throwing up.
But listen, I'm not crying off of just sadness. I'm crying because I'm throwing up so much. I'm just like, oh. And I'm sweating. I'm sweating. And I'm just like, yo, it's hot. I don't know if I can do this ever again. I get to like the fifth or the sixth hour, and I'm just drinking my coconut water at this point, like, and it's good. Like, it's actually getting me, like I said, getting me along the process.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, all right, I think I'm done. Like, I think I'm pretty much out of whatever I have, and in the midst of the process, this is gonna sound nasty, but this is just for the reviews.
Transparency, yeah.
When I looked at my poop, like, I honestly think I saw a parasite, because ain't no way poop just move like this in the toilet. So I'm like, bro, ain't no way. So I flush, and then
Hold on. Speaking of, I got intervene right here. So you see that white powdery looking stuff that's all over the duck flour and the other herbs?
Is that? I'm like, bro, it's all over it. I'm like,
yo,
see this?
yeah.
But
that's the binder. That's the binder. It binds to heavy metals, toxins, and parasites. So as it travels through your digestive tract and it exits your stool, everything that it attracts comes with it. So whatever was moving was in you. It binded to it and pulled it out of your body.
But that was the first time I did, because let me look at it. Like, you know what? I just purple jacket. I'm not gonna look at this. And I'm looking at it. It's like, I'm like, that's, because I'm looking in the trash. I'm like, that's brown. So that has to be the duck flour that came with it, that came out. And then,
a couple of people in the comment section, is that the duck flour? Yes, it's duck flour, but it's an amalgamation. It's a combination of different herbs. It's duck flour and 4 other herbs that I think is necessary, because to me the duck flour is not complete. So with these other herbs makes the duck flour experience. You know what I mean? My whole entire write-up, if you listen to him, he listened to everything from the electrolytes and the, that's in the coconut water, the steps, preparation to having your, doing your full inner body detox during, you know what I mean? All of that, he listened. So his experience, he had it, but it wasn't as violent as some of y'all that don't actually read it. You just make tea and you just drink it and you don't prepare yourself going into it. And that's when you get mine was 3 days. I pooped the first day. The second day, I threw up all day. The third day, I sweat. She ain't paying no attention to what I wrote. That's after she took it. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't even last. It didn't even last the whole day.
Yeah.
It was literally a work day for me. A work day of purge, because it was from 8 to like around 4 or 5. So I get around like 4 or 5. I'm like, and I'm like, it's like 4:30. She's like, you ain't went to the bathroom. I was like, yeah, I know. I think it's done.
Yeah.
I looked at her. She looked at me. She said, why are you sweating? I said, oh God, it about to happen again. And it was just a little bit of.
You was done.
Yeah, I thought I was done, because like I stopped drinking the coconut water again. And it was just because at first when I wasn't drinking it, I would go and it would be nothing. I'm just that's all I'm doing.
Yeah.
But that last hour, because I drank so much coconut water, it gave me all that out, and that was it. So, and then after that, I'm tell you, I went to the grocery store and got my fruit, and like I told you, look, It's around 12. I didn't have my berries. So
Yeah, yeah. So the big question out of all of that experience and everything that you done gave, how was the aftermath? How did you feel?
Yo, like I tell you this. So doing your lotion. It's the lotion. It's actually from your daughter, the Mariah.
Mariah for the eczema, psoriasis, dermatitis, all of that.
I was doing that. I was like, man, this track ain't about to clear up. So it's clearing up as before the actual detox. And like my eczema so bad on my back, I be scratching. I ain't scratched since. Like it's clearing up. Everything.
That's because you got rid of the parasite. You ain't even have eczema. You had a parasite. That's probably what you see. Part of what you see is swimming in that toilet.
That jump was like this. I was like, yo, ain't no way no poop jump.
Yo, my man's had the double dragon swimming poop.
Yo, swimming poop. This like, bro, ain't no way he had me do that. And I did that the first like actual movement of everything.
Yeah.
Because it was like you said, it's like I told you before, it's potent. All your stuff is potent. So when it attacks, it attacks wrong. And when I say your stuff is potent, and that you to answer your question.
Oh, go ahead, keep talking. I gotta go do something right quick. Keep talking for that.
I got you. But to answer his question on the aftermath of everything, the energy, my skin, like the clarity of my mind, like it's just clear. Like you can think clearer. You just feel different. It actually puts some life into your body. You know how people be like, oh, well, let's have New Year's. The New Year's is in January, but some people believe that New Year's is in April because all the leaves and the flowers and everything is brightened up. There's no There's no depression or whatever.
Yeah,
like the sun's, but that's what it feels like. It feels like a new you. And then when you still on the journey of the fruits, the juicing or the alkaline thing, you're not waking up congestion. You're not waking up, I gotta blow my nose and all that other stuff. Like if any other I would say like eczema or the hyperpigmentation and stuff like that, you wouldn't feel none of that. It feels like it's not like you're cured, but it's better.
Yeah.
I think that was
better, or it's
it's gone. But
either way, same thing.
But so to give you the other stuff.
They say that's a bad word when it comes to people like me, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to keep you alive. That's it.
Yeah.
But to give you the other aftermath of everything else in your products and everything, I say your stuff is potent.
Yeah.
So it's in the midst of the duck flower and all that, before all that happened, my son, he gets real sick. If it's hot one day and it's cold the next.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, let me try this. This CMOS stuff with him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I have those.
Which one?
And then the elderberry. The elderberry.
Oh, okay. I got you.
I do the elderberry with my smoothies, and then I do gummies for me and him, and I was working or whatever. But then one night, it's like he just keep getting a fever. I'm like, all right, my wife, she's generic with everybody, like the norm. Hey, go get a Tylenol. Hey, go get a.
Nah, man.
No, we're not gonna do that just yet. Let's do the onions in the sock. Let's do the potatoes in the sock.
Yeah.
Potatoes, right? Because I've been tomatoes instead of potatoes, but the potatoes in the sock, cut them up, put them in the sock. And I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the mucus purge on his chest.
Yeah.
And I rubbed it on his chest, and it started
broke up everything.
Listen, all the stuff start coming. It started coming. He's like, I can breathe now, Daddy. I'm like, yeah, I know. I like, yeah, whatever. So she's like, I'm still taking him to the doctor because he had like a bump on his knee or whatever. It's like, it looked like an infection at first to me. and I was like, it's probably nothing.
To put the mucus purge on that too.
Come on now.
That
Come on.
you can put the oral detox gel on that, especially the oral detox gel.
I use that, and then I use bentonite clay and turmeric and mixed it and put it on his knee, and it start pussing out. It start pussing out. I'm like, bro, this it's working. It's working. Hey, you cannot say the simple ingredients of everything is not working, because after that she took him to the emergency room, and it was like, whatever he had before, it's gone. But he had
the oral detox gel kill virus and bacteria within 15 minutes of contact. Just the gel alone, it's gonna murder whatever was going on.
And that was just 3 days. That was 3 days of me rubbing that test, and I rub it on his back, get the whole and when she told me that, and the doctor said, like, he had some COVID symptoms, and he had some other, like, chest symptoms or whatever. And what? Like, what you mean he had? Like, and in the midst of them 3 days of her going and then him getting the results back and saying he ain't got it. But come on now, like, you can't make it up.
Nah. COVID is just an envelope virus.
You said what?
That's all it is. It's an envelope virus.
Yeah,
it can be it can easily be inactivated. The entire COVID, I'm running around, I ain't got no mask, I ain't doing nothing. It doesn't, like, the whole thing to me was like a joke. You know what I'm saying? To me personally.
No.
To me personally.
Me personally too, because you got people that's all around on the ship and everything. How you got
now that time has passed. I'm not the crazy guy anymore. Everybody understands now. All this was just unnecessary.
And whatever.
But hey, I was a quack then. Like,
you
now everybody.
I'm not a hippie. I just know what kills and doesn't. It's not you thinking that you got COVID. Is what they putting in your body and what they putting out into this world. I just told this lady the other day about chicken, and she was like, "Yeah, how my chicken thigh looks way different than my chicken leg. My chicken leg look like a chicken thigh." I was like,
"It ain't a chicken.
That ain't your chicken.
I got steroids in it."
Yeah, it got all that stuff in it. She was just like, "You might be right." I was like, "Yeah, that's when you need to get off that." So when what you preach, I put out to other people, because your products are goated. I honestly can say
information as well. I think it's a lady or something. She put, "No joke, bro. People die from it." You're right. People did die from it, but it's just from lack of understanding.
Yes.
If you understand that it's an envelope virus and you understand how to inactivate envelope viruses, even with me saying envelope virus, I'm indirectly speaking something to you for you to go research yourself so you can understand what envelope viruses are, so you can inactivate them if you come in contact with them. Look at the long list of things that are envelope viruses, like AIDS, like herpes, like, shall I go on? Do your research. Also research what inactivates envelope viruses. I'll give you a few. I have, some here, but let's talk about them. Aloe emotin. You know where you get aloe emotin from? Aloe emotin is in the leaf of the aloe vera, right? So when you make aloe, like when you fillet the aloe vera leaf, you take a spoon and you scrape up against the leaf, it forms in the leaf. The aloe emotin directly inactivates all envelope viruses. This don't come from me. It comes from a government website. It don't come from me. I ain't make it up. It's online. You can look it up. Swine flu, SARS, COVID. It inactivate all them viruses except adenovirus. And everybody, like me, you, and everybody else watching, has or had or always will have adenovirus. That's just the scientific name for a common cold.
Thank you.
That's it. But you don't even need to get rid of
it. It take people like you to put those words out to other people that understand what that word means and what it means to your body and what the food means, and it comes in both. Because all any sicknesses, like you said, inflammation. You get rid of the inflammation, you good to go. You green. But I give y'all a gem because you see I got this Band-Aid on my hand, and I was talking to the doctor that like with my son, because in the midst of me like eating the fruits or whatever, you know, dude is trying to eat healthy out here in these streets. So I'm sitting here just cutting the cucumber on a mandolin.
Yeah.
I'm like, I knew I should have wore a glove. They had gloves that come with it. They got the little thing that come with it.
Yeah.
To my wife, and I sliced the side of my finger. And in the midst of 2 weeks, only thing I put on it, yes, I put the Band-Aids that got
Yeah.
all the, but I went to the store and got some. I got an aloe vera leaf. I got it.
Very
I put
healing.
I put aloe vera on the cut. I put coconut oil on the cut.
Yeah.
Just now, like, I kid you not, a week ago I couldn't do this because the scar, it was so deep.
Oh, you really
Yeah,
cut.
yeah, it was like, you see my finger, like this whole, it's like it looked like a U. I was, yeah, but just those simple ingredients, it can cure just a scar. Like, cause I ain't gonna lie,
Aloe by itself would have did it, bro. Just aloe dolo.
I was like, yo, like,
the end of an aloe vera leaf, if you look at it, it looked like somebody burned it, right? So like your cut that you just had, that you were just talking about, when it started to heal up, it started to scab up, right? Right?
yes.
The end of an aloe vera leaf looked like a scab. So when you break it from the plant, it's exposed. It's so healing, it recognizes something wrong and it heals itself. That's why it looks like a scab. Like when your scab begins to heal, it's similar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's very
So aloe vera definitely will help heal scarring and stuff like that or whatever. And we all watch it. Like, our grandmother or something that went and got an aloe vera leaf when we got a cut when we was a kid. We just kind of get away from natural things. You know what I'm saying? And, but everything is here. The history is here. Your family is here. It's been done probably in your life before. You probably just forgot about it or remember it only when it's inconvenient, not when it's convenient.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Told me, she was like, yeah, I bought you a aloe vera plant. I was like, why you bought me that shit? Like, because of your cut. And I was like, but I already got the whole leaf right here. She's like, but that leaf, it has to heal and all the other stuff, because this flower, you cut one off, it's going to grow back. So you can cut other ones off for your finger. And I was like,
yeah,
like, it grows back. She was like, yeah, it grows back. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
And in the midst of me taking them off, the next day, like you said this before, you can literally look up and see, it looks like it's burnt, but all it's doing is closing up. It's closing up to actually, it's healing itself.
It's healing itself, yeah. And once you apply it to yourself, it does the same thing. Another thing I tell people to do with aloe vera is drink it. You know what I mean? It does the same thing on the inside of your body. All you need is 8 ounces to 16 ounces of water per fillet leaf. Squeeze you a whole lemon in there. Throw it in a blender. Drink it. Do that often. You know what I'm saying? Do it once a day, twice a day, once in the morning, once at night. Your digestive tract, all of the people getting colon cancer and all of that, that won't happen.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Like it does the opposite of decompose. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fermentation going on when you eat plants, when you eat fruits and stuff like that, in comparison to eat something that had to die in order for you to eat it, like whatever chicken or whatever y'all ate last night that was alive and had to die in order for you to eat it. You know what I mean? All them processed foods that's in a bag or whatever, all that stuff decompose, just like a dead body. It's nasty, but so good for you. Definitely.
I had some.
I think I'm gonna put up a video in a little while. I
tried your aloe vera, like what you just explained. I tried that. I was like, but it's so nasty. But I'm gonna do it again, because if I can do the duck flower, that ain't nothing. And see, now
you definitely do that.
Like, my mindset now, I done did the duck flower, so I'm good. Like, I can do anything now. But like I said before, the duck flower detox, y'all need to go get that. At least like you said before, at least do it once a year. Some people do it twice a year, because if they eating a lot of processed foods, they do that. But
somebody said, what the duck flower tastes like?
It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But like I said before, And I said, yeah, your diet has to change. So once you get off the substitutes of, you get on the substitute foods of chicken and ribs and all the other stuff, just cut
Yeah,
out. Cut out.
yeah,
Listen, you cut
yeah.
out before you do this detox, because I know I'm pretty sure if my wife did that,
Imagine if your diet would have been that much more worse. It would have been way more violent, bro.
sweating. Yeah, I said I was crying because I was doing. I probably would have been crying because I would have been hurting because
Yeah,
the diet. Your diet literally has to change. If it doesn't, if you don't change your diet, yes, the duck flour is gonna be nasty because it doesn't have any other taste, like the sugary taste that any other thing has,
none of that.
seasoning taste that anything. And don't put none on the duck flour. Just eat the duck flour because at
Eat the duck flour.
the end of the day, the tea.
Yo, if you try to make it not taste good, it's gonna taste worse.
Yeah, and then like
Yeah,
the tea is. I don't even like. I had wormwood tea before. Wormwood. I'm saying that right? Yeah, wormwood tea.
yeah,
Wormwood is the worst tea possible that you can even drink. But I
yeah,
tried that. The actual detox
yeah,
tea that you
yeah.
put with it, it's not that bad. So
I
it's
sell
just the
Asian wormwood tincture.
yeah.
The
You put
Asian wormwood tincture is like super dope, especially for breast cancer.
yeah
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It has a component in it. Uh, artemisinin, right?
Yeah.
When like so breast cancer tumors and just tumors overall in the body, right? Not just breast cancer, but a lot of tumors. They pretty much like when you have these tumors going on, you end up anemic, you end up iron deficient because they are made up of iron. That's how they stay alive. So they suck all the iron out of you. You end up anemic, iron deficient, cold, tired, all of this stuff or whatever, right? The more it grows, the worse it's gonna get for you. The colder you're gonna get. More tired you're gonna get. The more deficient you're gonna become. You know what I'm saying? So artemisinin, when it comes in contact with iron, it murders the tumor every single time. Like, they don't come from me. It's documentation. They did studies. They did all of this.
But
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But it's in Asian wormwood. Asian wormwood is the only thing that has the ability to accomplish something like that because of artemisinin.
And yeah, I was like you said, the flour itself, like me and you said, like it don't really taste like nothing. It's just chewy. It's just the texture of it. It's just
Tag
like,
somebody with breast cancer. Tell them to watch the video and look for that part. Not you. I'm just telling the people watching. They got to watch the whole video and find that part, though.
because I honestly feel like, because I gave my mother-in-law, she has MS. I gave my mother-in-law the joint lotion.
Yeah.
Like if you have like,
Yeah.
it's like her pain is there, but it's minor. It's minor.
Yeah, it minimizes it.
And I gave her the soursop tea leaves, and she said, yeah, she take it at night because it makes her sleepy. But when she wake up,
it's a sedative.
Yeah,
soursop
when she wake up,
is a sedative. So only drink your soursop tea at night because you will be tired.
Yeah, I told her that, and then she was just like, yeah, it's actually working. Like it's helping. It's helping with everything that's going on with the milk thrust and the burdock root and all that. Like, but this she said she got to keep that in stock. So you definitely got to certify like 2 customers. You got me and you got mother-in-law with me. So
more than that, because we got this video and some of these people watching the order. If you about to place your order, comment order in the comment section below. Somebody put good to know. Website, daddybutter.com. Phone number for consultation, 475-355-0266. You ain't hear me, play it back.
Exactly. But
yeah,
where you live?
Get that. Yo, where you said you was at?
I'm in Virginia. I'm all the way in Norfolk.
Oh, you ain't far.
Nah, I'm not far. But I heard you moved though, so you like,
Nah, not yet.
You got the house and everything. I thought you
we in Connecticut, man. You can pull up.
Don't play with me. You know I will.
Pull up.
Look, you started me off on the spring water too. The Mountain Valley. You got plastics in here. You keep it in the
Yeah. Plastic is estrogenic when temperatures rise. Chemicals that are used to make plastic escape into your water. Raise your estrogen levels. You become more feminine. You start dealing with hair loss. You start like all kind of stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
Ever since I changed all that and went the alkaline way, yes, my hair is thin, but it's growing back.
Yeah.
Like, not as
yeah.
thin as it was. And you got people sitting there commenting and not commenting, but complimenting me and stuff like, "Hey, your hair look pretty nice. What you put in?" I said, "Aloe vera." And they're like, "What? Like, you get the flowers?" I said, "Nah, I go to Daddy Butter and get the." It's like, "No, ain't no way they don't do that to your hair." And I'm like,
Well,
"Bro,
it's between that and
yeah,
your diet changing and your journey that you on. So a lot of things, a lot of people, they have a lot of parts in their body that just don't work. It's dying because they eating food that's dead. So it's not contributing to no life in their
yeah,
human body. So you
yeah."
want to feel alive, you want everything on your body to work, you got to eat food that's alive. You got to eat food with living organisms, true nutrients, and enzymes. Only things that are alive have enzymes. Anything that had to die in order for you to eat it don't have no enzymes. Enzymes are responsible for driving nutrients to your cells. So if you eat an only dead and processed food, it's using an enzyme that you naturally have within you, which is cool. But every time you put that food in you, it stops everything that it's doing for you, and it starts working with that. And it makes you like age and dog years.
Yeah,
You become deficient in certain things because like your enzymes can't do two jobs.
exactly.
So it's best to make sure every day, no matter your diet, this is for everybody across the board. Make sure that you have more life than death. And I promise you, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be that much more healthy of a person. So that means more fruit, more vegetables. If you've grown, I would tell you way more fruit and a little bit of vegetables. If you're a kid, way more vegetables, a little bit of fruit. And here's why. Reason why is it's like if you're a child, you're still developing. You becoming into a young man or a young woman. Them the only two sexes, man and woman. That's all I'm going with, right? So you become into more man and more of a woman, right? Like when you're a young girl or a young boy. Now, um, you need vegetables because vegetables build the body and you're still developing, right? You need a little bit of fruit to detoxify.
Hey,
Now, when you're already built, you're already grown, you're stopped growing and all of that, right? You want more fruit because you want to, you're already grown, you're already built, you're already fully developed.
energy.
You want to detoxify more than anything. And you still kind of need a little bit of vegetables to kind of, I would go 90-10. Let's say if you're a perfectly fine, healthy person, you have nothing wrong with you. I would go 90% fruit, 10% vegetables. And everybody think like some all fruit is sweet and all of that. Like get into knowing what fruit is and what fruit isn't. Because it's a lot of things that you look at that you think is not fruit, but it's fruit. You know what I mean? So kind of get into it. Like understand what fruit is. And then go 90-10 on it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get all your enzymes, you're gonna get all your nutrients. It's bioavailable more than anything else. It's alive. It ferments in comparison to decompose. You're gonna have more fermentation.
Yeah.
Think about like wine. You put grapes in a bottle for 100 years, we call it wine, right? It's more beneficial later on when we pop that cork and we drink that wine in comparison to, the time it got put in. So if you think about that over time, when things ferment, they get better. If you eat nothing but fruit or majority fruit, it's going to continue to be throughout your digestive tract and in your stool. And you're going to be a better version of you over time, like wine. Real simple.
Man,
So be
it
wine.
ain't
Don't be dead. Dead food.
it ain't even Sunday. Why you preaching?
I'm just talking,
Hey,
man.
no, what you?
ain't no collection plate over here. Well, I guess it might be. My collection plate is daddybutter.com, man. Go check it out.
Exactly,
Virtual collection plate.
man. Y'all better go get that double dragon. That's duck flour
Yeah.
in quotation.
Yo,
Okay.
you crazy, man. We're gonna put Double Dragon in a short clip. We're gonna clip this video up.
Y'all
We got a camera right here.
better do that double dragon.
Yeah, we're gonna call it the Double Dragon, man.
Yeah, I gotta come see you though. I gotta go see you.
Yeah, pull up, man. We can sit down. I'm gonna start having some of y'all come in, and we're gonna do like sit down testimonials and stuff like that. Get better shots with some of my cameraman gonna be here and stuff like that. Just make it more of a dope experience. A lot of people be pulling up anyway. I had a homie come from Florida recently, like the other day. He just drove down, bro. He's just like off impulse, like, yo, I'm about to drive to Connecticut. Your homie drove all the way from Florida, yo.
That's what
I said, damn, that's crazy.
For a better life. That's what.
Yeah. He brought his whole family, kids, girl, all of that. He showed up the other day. He dropped like 2 racks, yo.
Crazy. Look, I do the thing. I think I did do it one time.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna lie. I was just like, bro, I gotta get this, and all your. That's the thing different about your products. Your products is potent, and like you said, you don't miss out on quality because
the
quality.
I'll never miss when it comes to quality ever.
yo, I was like, this is enough to last me over like. I'm just like, bro, what is this? So, but yeah, so I really, I think I did that one time before, because she's like, where you getting all this stuff from? I'm like, Daddy, buddy. He was like, that's the name of it. I was like, yes, that's the name. I gave it a whole origin of why. She was just like,
Yeah. That's always gonna get people every single time.
yeah, because she
That's
was
the
like,
goal.
Daddy, but it's I say it to the older people, and they're like, Daddy, buddy, you do lotion? I said, girl, he do everything. He do lotion, he do deodorant, he do soap, and then that soap, you gotta read up on your stuff to which soaps and stuff to get. But like, I don't. That's the thing about your stuff. When it comes to your stuff is simple. It's to the point, and it's quality, because you get out what you put in.
We got a
like
facility. We make everything in-house. You got a bunch of people online showing you all different type of stuff, and they don't make nothing. Y'all can pull up. Yo, look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Let me turn this camera around. I'll turn this. How you do this on IG? Hold up. I don't even know how to do it. Oh, right here. My bad. All right. This is my garage door. It's wide open.
That's crazy.
Anybody, like if you drove up right now, you could just drive up and come right in to my facility.
Man,
right now, anytime you want. Well, we got nothing to hide. Our development right over here. A lot of people come in from out of town all of the time. And we're the only people online that actually have a fully functional facility where we develop all your hair, your skin, your health, and your wellness products. You know what I mean? From scratch. It's handmade from real with nothing to hide, total transparency.
You said no
alcohols, no carcinogens, no cancer causing agents, no lying, no lies. No LYE and no LIEs.
That thought.
Yeah.
But like you got me on live here, and like we had people on live before.
Yeah.
It's real people, real results.
Definitely. Anybody, time somebody have experience, I'm like, yo, come on, let's go live. Let's chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Because your experience will lead to somebody else's experience. And if you need a consultation, what's her name? Woman Wellness Wealth Company. I need a consultation. Shout out to Woman's Wellness Wealth Company, 475-355-0266. You need a consultation. Make sure you text me. I'm going to call you back in order that you text. You know, I'll get back to you. Definitely.
Different, too.
I'll call everybody back.
You always call back. Like,
yeah. If I miss it.
I think I called you like 2 days ago. I was like, he's like, I ain't probably not going to call me back. He call me back, though. She's like, he not going to call. I was like, he going to call me back. I'm telling you.
Definitely.
And then call me back. I was like, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Cause
I think you hit me at like 1 in the morning, right? Was that?
It probably was
that you or somebody else?
You. It's probably 1 in the morning over there for you, not for me.
What time is it? Nah, you only in VA, bro. We on the same time.
I don't know. 1 in the morning.
But it probably was somebody. Yeah, it probably was somebody else. It was somebody I was talking to. But I ain't actually talked to him because I was laying with Mariah. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna hit you in the morning. I don't want to wake my daughter up. Usually I'll be up though. You know what I'm saying? So I you know what I mean?
I'm respectful.
Nah, it ain't no big deal, man. If I'm up, like all you gotta do is hit my line. If I'm up, I'm gonna hit you back.
It was like 9 or 10. I'm like, bro, it ain't too late. And we was just sitting there talking. We was talking about the tinctures and stuff and everything that you got. But yeah. Really came.
Yeah.
Especially with every meeting.
A phone call don't take too much, especially with somebody that's patronizing, supporting you or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, nah, it's just a phone call, bro. I ain't getting up, leaving, driving nowhere, nothing like that. You know, and I don't talk to people back to back. I'll eeny, meeny, miny, mow it, depending on the concern and text message or something like that. You know what I mean? They just need a general consultation sometime and it's at night. I'll be like, I'll just call them in the morning or something.
Got to.
But if it's serious, though, like say you in the middle of a detox and you're like, yo, I don't know what's going on. I need your help. I'll call you right back. Like, you know what I mean? But if it's just a regular old, like, you know, consultation, I'll call you in the morning. If it's late.
I was not about to call you when Double Dragon was
You ain't calling while you double dragging it? I ain't never heard that in my life, man. I'm going to start using that. I never heard of the double dragon. I'm pretty sure people watch it. Everybody else ain't here, but neither until now.
When you go to one of these food places and they're
Taco Bell.
You go say you go to Taco. Yeah, say you go to Taco Bell, and they have that product that they gave you that day. They didn't finish.
Liquidy cheese they be dumping on your tacos or whatever.
And then you go home.
than Double Dragon. That joint way more powerful than the full antibody detox. You get that for like $2 too. Dragon right away.
No, serious.
Yo, Taco Bell low key might be a detox.
Yo, it might. Hey,
Yo, as soon as everybody take Taco Bell, they start Double Dragon it right away, yo.
after they done ate, they like, yeah, that joint was good. All right, take me to the house. You gotta go to the straight pops.
Might not even make it to the toilet.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. Like your stuff is very potent, and I would never like downplay or anything in your stuff because it works. Like everything that I've tried, it works. So it's just like, why not? And so and like this the real people. Let me get on.
Yeah,
that.
transparency.
Like,
and plus, you gotta pull up anyway, man. We gotta get a little. You know what I mean? You gotta come in person, yo.
we got a politics. Most definitely.
Yeah, definitely. We gotta chop it up, man. Whenever you want to come down, bring wifey, bring the kids.
Oh, you know I'm bringing everybody. I gotta bring the village.
They gotta pull up, man. Yo, look, I gotta help you. Organize wifey. Man,
what? Yeah.
So we gotta get her. We gotta get her brain together.
She definitely got a parasite. Cause she like, I want some crawfish. I'm like, yo, who eats crawfish? Like, who wants crawfish?
Oh yeah. I don't touch crawfish.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
They
I never ate a crawfish in my life. I never ate a shrimp. I never ate a lobster. I don't like none of that stuff.
But
I ain't knocking nobody. It's just like me. I just don't all that like, you know, lobsters and shrimp. They're like roaches.
They're
the sea.
They're the cockroaches of the sea. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put that down. You can save your little shrimp rings for everybody else.
Yeah. I just never was interested in them. But I used to eat salmon, wild caught only, and tuna. But real tuna, not out the can.
Oh, you're nasty. I can't do the tuna. The tuna.
Yo, look, if you try to make a transition from meat, right, and you want to go, well, warm-blooded meat, you get some fish is cold-blooded. It's cold-blooded versus warm-blooded, right? You trying to make a transition. The first step is fish only, right? Become a pescatarian. That's the first step.
Everybody do that.
I'm telling you. Tuna, I ain't not in the can tuna, not that cheap stuff y'all be eating. Coming out the little metal can with the rubber lining, so you got microplastics in your fish already when you're eating it. So forget that. But the real tuna fish, bro, it's blazing, bro. I don't care what you talking about. You ain't had it right yet.
You can give me salmon all day. I'll take it all day. All day.
Man, when you had some tuna, bro? Who made it?
But you can't knock me. I'm on a boat, so you know
I just said who made it? That to the point where you don't like it.
They didn't make it. It's in a can, like you said.
The can. Oh, I thought you actually had real tuna fish before.
Ain't no.
Oh, you never did.
Never had real tuna fish.
Oh.
All tuna.
Okay.
I'm gonna do like a little tuna salad, but
yeah.
Tuna. I'm like, oh, no.
Yo, the real tuna fish, bro. Hearty, meaty, omegas. It's good too, bro.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay, cause I'm not gonna lie to you, cause I do like a little weekend of if it's not beef or if it's not salmon, I don't want it. And then but it's the real beef. It's not no. It's grass.
If you're gonna eat beef and chicken and all that, the place this is what I tell people too. Like I'm not even telling all y'all, yo, don't eat meat and this, that, and that. I ain't even telling y'all all that. But more life on your plate than death. Here in America, we tend to have a big piece of meat and a little bit of fruit, a little bit of vegetables, and a little bit of starch. That's backwards. We need a lot of fruit, a little bit of vegetables, a little bit of meat.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
You need to reorganize your plate. You got to put more life in your body because you need more fermentation going on and decomposition every single time. And you'll be that much more. And you can keep eating all your meat your whole life. You need more life than death. You need more life than process every single time. Life has to be the majority of your plate every single day you eat.
And
fermentation is key for a good-looking version of yourself, a healthy version of yourself. A lot of people, they say, yo, your skin, what do you use? I use fruits and vegetables. I consume them. and then I use my products to actually live the lifestyle.
Yeah,
That's why you don't see no dark marks, no blotches, and
that's what
you
people.
don't see none of that. You gotta stay consistent, and you gotta get the sun.
Oh, yeah, I got you. I got you. I got
Yeah,
you.
I know
You
you
gotta,
get the sun. You
you
ain't got no
gotta,
choice.
but you gotta get the, sign on you too. You gotta get the sign on you at least twice a week if you
Yeah,
can. That's it.
yeah,
That's a mind changer. Even with anxiety, all that other stuff, it attacks a lot of stuff. It helps with your skin and everything. But
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, like I'm not gonna lie to you, I do like meat, but it's not like, oh, we doing this
Yo,
every
look,
week.
bro, you can live a healthy, long life. Oh yeah, here's another thing too. When you get your meat, try to get your meat from a farm.
Yeah, a butcher,
Yeah,
like a butcher. Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
Well,
play that.
butcher always could get their meat from different places and stuff like that. Sometimes you could go directly to the farm and get your meat. Some farms actually sell the cows and stuff
Yeah,
like that or
get
whatever.
some in
In
North
comparison
Carolina.
to buying it, they done shock it with gas and all this weird stuff or whatever. Find you a farm that sells meat and get your meat from the
You
farm.
know what? I
There's
think,
plenty of farms that do across the world. Some of them ship, some of them might just be right in the same city or state that you in.
yeah.
If you're gonna eat meat, get it from a real
So
cow, not one of these companies that mass produce all type of stuff with meat glue and injections and
oh, that's
steroids,
crazy.
weird
Meat
stuff
being
or
glued
whatever.
and you eat it. That's nasty. That's crazy work.
They got something called meat glue where they take all of the messed up pieces of the meat, they put it together with the glue, and they roll it in like plastic for a couple of hours. And then once they take it out the fridge, they unroll it and cut it, and it look like 5-star, like high quality meat.
That's
The
crazy.
glue kind of helps marry everything together. It's not actual glue, but it's some type of chemical formula that they formulate to marry meat and make it one. And then they slice it, and then they
So
package it, give it to you, you eat it.
that's how they be having the burgers with the boar, the cow, the the.
I don't actually know how they have what they have. I do know it exists, and I do know we all can fact check what I'm talking about, and we can look it up.
It's crazy.
And you will learn something if you decide to go research what I say instead of listening to what I say. Don't believe me.
It's
Go research it. You're gonna find everything that I'm telling you.
Because I did look up, because you said this on a live one time before. You said the same thing about go get your meat from a farmer, and I looked it up. There's a farm in like North Carolina that's not that far from me, in Virginia,
So
and they actually sell meat. So I'm like, I might just do that.
yeah, yeah.
But then again, like I was like still on my Aquiline stuff, so I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna mess with that.
It's up to you, brother. I know everybody got their journey. I know it's not easy for everybody. I could be like, eat something that had to die in order for you to eat it. Some people still gonna do it. So it's like, all right, well, how do I tell these people how to eat while they're still eating this, and what is the best way to do it? So it's like, all right, eat the same thing, but instead of adobo, use a herb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Herbs are actual seasonings too, because they trick you with a lot of the colors and a lot of salt within the seasonings. In comparison to like just using different herbs to kind of get the flavor that you want. It may be a new flavor you're not hold up, somebody calling. It may be a new flavor that you're not used to somewhat, but this is a new journey. And it's actual flavor in comparison to some type of synthetic something that they done dehydrated and turned to powder or whatever. You know what I mean?
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
So get into the herbs, get into real meat
Definitely getting
from
to
a farm, get you some fruits and vegetables from a farm. I'm gonna show you this. Look at this. Look at this. Watch this. Hold up. Right. Look at my other warehouse right now.
Yo, that's crazy.
It's messy, but look at this back here. See this?
That's all grown. Like you're actually growing that. What is that?
Yeah, it's hydroponic grow towers. I could grow 300 and something plants a month. Fruits, vegetables, everything.
See, but that's
Herbs, all of that. Look at this right here.
That's real.
You see this? And it's random too. I wasn't even gonna show this on this live. We got a bunch of tomatoes here growing.
Man, see,
we got different types of squash here.
I'm to be on.
Get your seeds now. DaddyGarden.org. We got my boy, the farmer. I got Daddy Butter. He got Daddy Garden. You want some seeds? Check him out. But yeah, we're gonna be growing a lot of different plants. I just took these out my greenhouse and brought them to my lab or whatever.
Yeah, I remember
you know what I mean?
saying something about, we gonna get us a greenhouse and all that.
Yeah, I already got the greenhouse. The greenhouse loaded. Greenhouse
Oh,
loaded.
you just got some extra
So
stuff.
we about to put a lot of these. There's a lot of greens and kale and different stuff like that. I know it don't really look like nothing right now, but you're gonna see.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. See, but it's authentic. It's your stuff. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah. Yeah.
and when you selling it, it's not coming from nothing else. It's all pure.
Now I'm about to show you how the other side too while we on live. This is like my shipping and receiving warehouse right here. That's why y'all see everything over here. It's all a mess or whatever. But it ain't nothing. A lot of shipping and receiving. So over here, we moving stuff around right now. So let me
It's
turn
the
the light on.
herbs, and then the tinctures look like
Yeah, here go a lot of the products. Here's development over here. Here's the table where we put all of the, shipping labels, the packing areas over there where they be packing up everything.
crazy
And this
work.
is where we develop and stuff like that.
That's
There it
crazy.
is.
That's crazy. Wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to.
big boy equipment.
I'm about to be the Florida man out here.
A lot
Take
of
my little drive back.
herbs. Yeah, yeah. And then work tables and stuff like that. We just made a bunch of mouthwash today. This for the sugar scrub.
I'm scared to do that too. I'm scared to do the mouth.
And then I'm still doing. I'm about to build out a wall from over here. I'm gonna put up like a shelf there for all of the soaps, and then we're gonna put up like two shelves over here for like a whole bunch more herbs and stuff like that. And then we got another packing station. It's real simple in here, man. Real simple.
That's what I told you. It's real simple, plain. Ain't no sugarcoat, nothing.
Nah, not at all. Let me go outside in this sun. See what this sun's talking about. Nice day. I think I might go jogging in a second.
Nah, I can't see you jogging. I can't see you
Oh,
doing that.
you bugging, bro. I probably could jog more miles than you. How many miles you can jog?
Come on now. You know I'm in the military. That's
Yo,
like
when you come, we got trails right there behind Daddy Butter, bro.
3 miles ain't nothing.
Let's go. I can show you better than I can tell you. I know you in the military. I got my cameraman too. Let me know when you coming. I'm gonna have a bike and a camera. We gonna see who stopped jogging first.
It's cheap. Is cheap.
Look. Talk could be expensive too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, let me get off this live and go back to saving the world.
All right, brother.
All right, now.
Appreciate you.